Hi, it is just a little bit south of 6 weeks, or sorry, 6 months since I had my facial feminization surgery and the breast augmentation. I just wanted to do a quick check-in because there's been a lot of healing going on, but it's not so dramatic as all of that. So just starting off, I apologize for my appearance. I've been cleaning today, so that is why I look like this. But I figured this is a good opportunity as any. So let's just start. Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out here is, and you can kind of see it, the incisions are healing up pretty nicely, but I am regrowing a fair amount of hair up here, these little baby hairs. It's very common for something to occur called shock loss when you're having one of these surgeries, and so now that hair is growing back in that I lost because of the trauma of the surgery. So that's a lot of fun. You may notice that my lip maybe moves a little weird down here. This is from the surgery. There's some swelling right here, and you can see it right there. Up until today, this was completely numb and I couldn't feel it. I'm starting to get sensation back there, and it's really uncomfortable, if I can be perfectly honest. Basically, what it sort of feels like is I'm being electrocuted in my lip as the nerves wake back up. So that's a lot of fun. And what else is going on? My goodness. You can see here kind of like profile with this. And again, I just kind of want to take a second and show you on my skull here kind of where things were changed. So you can see here I have these sort of brown lines around here, but you might notice this little section directly in the middle that is sort of, if you get real close, you can see it has a faint brown line around it. This section right here was not like sanded down. This was pulled out. Like this was removed from my skull and put back in after they reshaped it on another table. I don't know why they do that. And then the reason for the change in my lip and is because they did like jawline changes on me. But you might notice that there is sort of like this marker square right here on my jawline, and along with a couple of little like diagonal marks here. That is where they reshaped this. They literally took that out, reshaped it, and put it back in, and then relocated it sort of forward here a little bit. So that is the thing that happened. The other thing that I wanted to show you is, I don't know how well you can see it. It's kind of hard to show people. You can see here that there are these lines around the orbitals here, and what that is that's where they reshaped them. So all of this extra material here between where I'm touching and the line down here was removed. So you can see here in profile, sort of here's where the bone was at, and now if I maybe hold this in profile, you can probably see a bit of the difference. So that's where that's going. And let's see what else is happening with my healing. Obviously the girls are looking pretty good. We feel pretty fine about them. And yeah, I think healing is coming nicely overall. I'm having a lot of itching on my scalp right now as like hair comes back in. The surgery has given me a lot of grays, so I'm considering getting some hair dye. Just the trauma of it, you know. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, or if you just want to say how cool it is that I have a replica of my own skull, and keep in mind this was pre-transition skull, so. But if you just want to see how cool it is that I have a replica of my own skull, then you can do that too. Yeah, I think that's pretty much kind of all I've got going on to to talk about. Things are like, there's still a little bit of a weird sensation here, which is like, as I touch this, I can actually feel it up here. But just gentle touches like make the itch happen up here. The nerves are still a little weird. This side seems perfectly fine though. There's been a lot of peeling right here between my eyes, and basically anywhere skin or bone was changed. I'm getting a lot of peeling. I'm having to exfoliate more. I'm drinking a lot of water. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know.